In recent time, I have spoken to a lot of investors who are particularly interested in investing into the city of Abuja. And one of the major concerns that they now raise, or objections as the case may be, that they now raise in terms of no longer putting in their money into investing into the city of Abuja is the issue with demolitions. Now, over time, I have educated you and done series and series of videos telling you about what brings about the issue of demolitions in the city of Abuja. And in this video session, we're going to be reiterating what we have said before, but now putting it in a way that is now properly structured to now tell you how to go about avoiding the demolitions and also revocations as it concerns investing into the city of Abuja. And if you're that sort of investor who wants to take precautions as it concerns investing into the real estate market in the city of Abuja, then this video is for you. My name is Alif David and I'm the real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in the city of Abuja. And what we are doing with this YouTube channel is to make sure that we properly educate investors and also point them to the right direction as it concerns investing strategically into the city of Abuja. Now, let's proceed with the subject matter of demolitions. Over time, I have taught you that the FCT, which is the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, is consisted of 6 different area councils, right? And those said area councils, they are what you would call your local government in a state jurisdiction, right? And according to the Land Use Act and the FCT Act of 1978 and 1976, it states that only the preceding authority, which is the federal government in the case of the FCT, that is allowed to allocate lands to both developers and also individuals. Now, for the case where demolitions happen in the rural area that causes a lot of buzz on the internet, that is solely because the government, they are taking back what is rightfully theirs. And according to the Land Use Act and also the FCT Act of 1978 and 1976, they are following the books, which is the law. Right now, that is a whole other conversation that we have had severally. So you can scroll down this YouTube channel to find out some of the videos that I have done before now to be properly educated as it concerns the structuring of land administration in the city of Abuja. Now, the major matter or the major case that is now being talked a lot about in the city of Abuja is the issue of ground rent. Now, this is a very, very technical subject matter. In fact, very recently, I was going for an inspection with a client, and then we're having the conversations of not really a client, but also a developer. Right? We're having the conversations of Wike and all of the things he's currently doing as it concerns the land administration and also the development in the city of Abuja. And it is safe to say that the approach in which he is using to now collect lands back from individuals for ground rent is really not the way to go, right? Which I absolutely do support. But he is playing by the books. That is something that we cannot avoid, right? They are setting laws, they are setting contracts that have been binding the government and also individuals that have been allocated lands in the city of Abuja. And one of such is the ground rent, which states that you have to pay a certain amount of money yearly that is now referred to as the ground rent. Right now, that said money is supposed to be paid every single year. But in recent times, you find out that developers, individuals, they are no longer complying with the rules that was stated, whether it's the R of O, whether it's the C of O, right? Because it is stated clearly on the document issued to you as an allotee that you have to pay a certain ground rent yearly, right? Now, like I mentioned earlier on, the approach in which the FCT minister is using to collecting those said lands back is not the right way to go. But if we are judging by the books and also judging by the law, he is doing the right thing, right? Because some people, they are not complying to the rules being laid out to the Abuja Land Administration. Now, get me right, I am not supporting what he is doing, right? But as an investor, you have to understand the guidelines and also the principles that it concerns investing, particularly into the city of Abuja. Now, there are certain things we call due diligence in the city of Abuja. For example, I had a client who was interested in investing into a particular location. I will not mention the developer's name, right? And then during the final stage of the due diligence, we found out that the developer, they are actually owing ground rent for that particular property. And in order for us to avoid story that touch in the future, we went ahead and now avoided that particular transaction, right? In certain point in time, you have to do something similar, no matter how juicy, no matter how good the offer seems to sound to you as an investor, right? So this is one thing that is currently going on in the city of Abuja, and what you should take note of as it concerns investing into the city of Abuja. Right now, if you're interested in investing into safe and secure lands in the city of Abuja, then do ensure to reach out to me on the number shown on your screen, where I am always available to give you the absolute best of real estate when it comes to investing into the city of Abuja. Once again, my name is Adefe David, and I'm the real estate broker in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in the city of Abuja. I'll see you on our next video session. Until then, stay safe.